Welcome back to the RAS Release Show here on the RAS Picks YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, January 30th, and in this video, we will have at least one play from the college basketball board, and it's a big Thursday card as well, so hopefully even more than that, but for sure at least one play coming up from the Thursday college basketball board. It was a day for the Boo Birds yesterday. We were seeing them coming out in the mentions on X in the comment section. 0-2 day for us yesterday. Looking forward to hopefully a better Thursday coming up. Following the release show here at 9:20 a.m. Pacific time, we will have at least one more play over on the raspicks.com website. For those of you who are looking to get even more into college basketball, consider joining in with the service. raspicks.com/CBB with a release coming up after the release show. You can get that play for $25, or you can get into the RAS Plus service subscription. $25 gets you every extra play coming up in the month of February. You can see both options on site at raspicks.com. For those of you who are new here, this pick show is going to move much quicker than pick shows that you are used to seeing. As mentioned in the intro, we are going to be using the setup and go method. We'll tell you a game to set up. We'll give you 15 to 20 seconds to find it and add it to your bet slip. You'll then hear me say one of two things, either go or cancel. If I say go, it's your cue to bet it immediately. If I say cancel, it's your cue to remove it from the bet slip, as it is going to be a fake, and we will not be betting that side. Let everybody get ready. Get your sportsbook account ready. Get your apps ready. Get your desktop window ready. Before we get to the first setup, I want to talk about our sponsor, oddslogic.com. Real-time odds can be tracked using Odds Logic at 38 different sportsbooks, included all regulated apps, key offshores, and per-head shops. If you sign up for Odds Logic today using the referral code RAS or the link down in the description of this video, we will give you a $250 credit on raspicks.com to put towards any service you would like. You can use Odds Logic on desktop and mobile. Speeds compared to any other product in the space for at least 1/5 of the monthly cost. You get live scoring, live alerts, live injuries, all the information that you need to track everything going on in the market and follow all of the plays. Odds Logic comes from the creators of Don Best, and they know what it takes to make a great odds product. So I would recommend everybody following the show head over to oddslogic.com, use the referral code RAS or the link down in the description, and then take that credit over to sign up for the service right after. All right, here we go. First setup will come from the main board. So if you have your sportsbook divided between main board extras, these will come from the main board. We'll give everybody a few seconds to get ready before we get to the first setup here on this Thursday show. First setup of this Thursday show is game number 824, Cal Poly, Cal State Bakersfield under 157. Game tip-off is 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Game number 824, Cal Poly, Cal State Bakersfield under 157. We'll give everybody a few more seconds to find and set up Cal Poly, Cal State Bakersfield under 157 at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Couple more seconds. Game number 824, Cal Poly, Cal State Bakersfield under 157 is a cancel. We will not be playing Cal Poly, Cal State Bakersfield under 157. It is a cancel. If you've got it in your bet slip, remove it from your bet slip. For those of you new watching the show and you're wondering, why on earth do we do cancels? As you can see on the screen, Chris, Circa, DK, Buckeye, and a few others moved upon setup. We want to keep everything at an even playing field for everybody watching the show, so everybody has a chance to get the odds, because anytime that we say go, we'll see the market move across the screen. A few more seconds to reset before we get to setup number 2 here on a Thursday show. Setup number 2 will come from the main board as well. Setup number 2 on the Thursday show. We are setting up game number 821, Sacramento State, Montana State over 132, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Finding and setting up game number 821, Sacramento State, Montana State over 132. Game tips off at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Give everybody a few more seconds. Game number 821, Sacramento State, Montana State over 132 is a go. If you've got it in your bet slip, bet it immediately. We're betting 821, Sacramento State, Montana State over 132. That is a go. We're quickly seeing this one move in a hurry. So if you've got it in your bet slip, You should be betting it immediately. Let us know in the chat where you were looking, what you were seeing, and what you were finding for Sacramento State, Montana State over 132. 2 setups so far, 1 cancel, 1 go here on the Thursday release show. We will get to setup number 3 in just a couple of seconds. As the comments in the chat, Sean Gibbons was able to get 131.5. Moonfish, Peter Mayer, as well as a few others in at 132. 2 Lions noting the quick movement on that one. 131.5 for a few others as well in the chat. Next setup will come from the first half board. So if you are in a sports book that has it divided between full game and first half, recommend everybody switch over to the first half side of the board. Just change the odds logic odds screen in front of us to the first half board for everybody to keep an eye on and see what we are looking at. A few more seconds for everybody to get ready for setup number 3 here on the Thursday show. Here we go with setup number 3. We're setting up game number 800, Southern Utah, UT Arlington under 70 for the first half at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Game number 800, UT Arlington, Southern Utah under 70 for the first half at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Give everybody a few more seconds to find and set up Southern Utah, UT Arlington under 70. Couple more seconds. Southern Utah, UT Arlington under 70 for the first half is a go. We are betting Southern Utah, UT Arlington under 70 for the first half, 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you've got it in your bet slip, bet it immediately. You guys know the drill with the shows. Things are going to start to move in a hurry. It's what we're seeing at Chris, Pinnacle, Circa, Buckeye, others all hitting the board now down to 68.5 or lower with Southern Utah, UT Arlington, a tongue twister thrown at me here on a Thursday morning, under 70 for the first half. Comments in the chat coming in steady as well. Ryan Roberts was able to get 70 on the offshore CG, 70 at PPH as well. Southern Utah, UT Arlington under 70 for the first half. Helms, 22, got 70.5. Brett was able to get 70 along with Brad Keller and Rich, who are both longtime viewers of the show here on the channel. It is currently 9:08 a.m. Pacific time. As mentioned at the start of the show, we will have another release over on raspicks.com coming up in 13 minutes from now. Make that 12 minutes from now as the clock continues to move. Coming up in just over 10 minutes, another college basketball release on site, raspicks.com/CBB. For those of you who are interested in getting more plays and following along with the RAS service, would recommend heading over, and I would advise everybody, take advantage of it while it's available. $250 credit for anybody who gets signed up with oddslogic.com using the referral code RAS or the link down in the description. All right, let's get a better Thursday today. 2 games were a go today on the card. I hope everybody has a fantastic Thursday, and we'll be back with you for another release show bright and early Saturday morning, 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Have a great Thursday. Let's get 2 wins. We'll chat to each and every one of you again bright and early Saturday morning.